Jay-Z here with Sweet Whiskers, and I've got Mr. Winston today. Winston has this beautiful coat, though, that I want to be able to show you our one of our deshed tools that we use here as part of a multi-step process. But his coat goes from light to dark, and so when I do this swipe, you're going to see it really well. So I'm going to turn the suction on, and then Justin, if you'll zoom in so that they can see it as we go from his underbelly, kind of under his armpit, into his side, you'll see the color change, and you'll see how much fur is getting out. Okay, now that I've got that suction on, I'm going to do voiceover for you guys here. You will see as I drag this deshedding rake over the coat, I'm going to go really slow here, so it looks like I'm pulling on him. I'm not. It's just surface skimming. I'm just going really slow for the camera here. I'll speed up here in a moment. But you can really see from that light to dark, it shows you just how much fur we're actually removing. This is not a service that's for every breed out there. This is definitely our big forest cats, big floofy guys, super densely compacted short hairs and things like that. This is an amazing tool, but it's not for every cat. Sometimes that hissing noise is too much. They don't like it. And sometimes it's totally fine and they're not bothered by it at all. Okay, so this is about real-time speed. I'm kind of working through the coat near his rear end here. So basically, when people see the added on deshed, we are an all-inclusive salon, so you're going to get a thorough cat groom even without this part of the process. We've got the combs, we've already worked through with the bath, the degreasing. Obviously, this is a multi-step process. This aspect is for specific breeds, certain coat conditions, and, you know, honestly, the density of a coat the first time I do it, maybe they need it on the first one, but not in follow-up appointments. All right, that about wraps it up for the suction-based deshedding rake. Now, additionally, we have been trying a few other new tools that are deshedding specific tools that are non-suction based to kind of help with those cats that are a little more skittish or shy with that sucking sound. That hissing sound can really be a very adverse, and so we've looked into several other ones, and so far we've had positive results, but it is not part of a routine element in our cat grooming yet. Is based on basically how well the cat is doing by this point in the groom. So we will do a further video kind of, unboxing and figuring out whether or not we like this particular deshed rake product, but it would be the only other one that we're working with now because it does not cut the coat, and a lot of deshedding products out there do actually physically cut the hair structure, which damages it and promotes more matting. So we're pretty picky on what kind of deshed rakes we use. So I will let you know how I feel about this after I've used it a sufficient amount of times to give it an actual rating. Okay, so that wraps up what we've got for the actual deshed rake portion of the grooming process.